So I'm not claiming that it's passive income or that I make $1 million a day because that's far from the truth. But I do have a solid system when I actually make sales in my sleep, and it does keep running when I can. This is what selling digital products in my sleep actually looks like. So this only works because I don't have to touch it every day. That's the whole point. That was the whole goal. So in this phase of my life, I need my business to be quiet when I'm not available. I don't always have the time or energy to be on. And I don't want everything to fall apart if I step away. So I built things in a way where people can find me, move through my business, and buy even when I'm offline. And thank goodness I did this because my business might not have been successful last year had I not, since I had to cut back on client work to care for my daughter. But thanks to this system, digital products were my second highest income stream in 2025, and I'm projecting that they will be number one this year. So here's what selling digital products in my sleep actually looks like. Now, the top of my funnel is YouTube. Most people find me on YouTube. That's the top of my funnel. That's where everything starts. Now, I treat YouTube like the front door to my business. People get to hear how I think, how I explain things, whether they vibe with me or not. There's no pressure to be here. I'm not trying to force anything. I just show up, teach, and let people decide what they want to do next. And then from there, two things usually happen. Some people go to my email list in MailerLite. They're not ready yet. They want to watch, they want to read, they want to, feel things out. So they join my email list, they hang out, and they warm up over time. Others don't want that. They already know. They've decided they just want the thing and they want it from me. And those people go straight to buying. So if you've ever heard of Mariah Caus's turtles and hares metaphor, this is exactly that. The hares go to my email list, the turtles go straight to Thrivecart and purchase right away. Neither one is better, they're just different types of buyers. Now I'm curious, which one are you usually? Email list first or buy right away? Honestly, I can be both. It really just depends. Sometimes I need all the information, the entire huge website, all the emails, everything before I make a decision. Other times I'm like, oh yes, I need this now. Okay, then I have the sales and payments part of the funnel where I use Squarespace, Thrivecart, and Stripe as my tools. So my sales page lives on Squarespace. That's where the info lives. That's where all my sales pages are. That's where people decide if something is for them, just like this one here that I'm showing as an example. And then when someone clicks through to buy, Thrivecart handles the checkout. It also handles coupons, upsells, and delivery. I don't have to manually send anything or double check order. And then Stripe handles the actual money processing. This is where I receive payments and have them delivered to my bank account. Now, all of that runs without me touching it. And then everything flows into the part that actually keeps me calm. So Asana is where I track what's actually happening. I log every sale, every expense, and even every customer. This is where I can zoom out and see my business as a whole instead of just guessing. I can see what sold, which product it came from, what the fees were, and what I actually made. And this part used to feel really heavy for me. So I built a setup inside Asana that makes this super simple. And I have a workshop called Track It and Stack It that teaches you my exact system. It's not about being good with numbers. I'm not. It's just about having a one place where things land so nothing floats around in your head and to make sure you're actually ready at tax time. Lesson learned there. So once this is in place, I'm not chasing information or piecing things together later. I can trust that it's handled. This whole system I've created handles it. That's what lets this run quietly in the background. Now, if you want to see how to organize your entire digital product business inside Asana, go watch this video next. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.